just like I've been doing earlier, just to get the spot where I want my zipper to be. So from there, I'm just going to rearrange my front part of the skirt to get where our middle point will be, which is here. And then I just went ahead to make a mark all the way to where I want my slit to start from, which is here. So basically, this point here is where my zip will end, and this one is where slit will start. So slit will start from here and zip will end here. So now I'm just going to head over to the sewing machine and just stitch this straight white line down. After I was done stitching it down, I went ahead to iron my seam open. So you can see the ends here where I have my zipper allowance. So I'm just pinning that zipper area down, as you can see. And then underneath is we have the slit, which is actually very beautiful. You can see how cute it looks. So this is what my back pattern is looking like right now, and this right here is the front. Now it's time to work on the side ruffles. So for the side ruffles, I went ahead to cut out these pieces. As you can see, I've already folded up the sides. So I went ahead to fold it from here straight down here all the way to the end, and then folded it here again. So I have this long piece here. This other side is not folded, so I have two of it. So for those of you that would like to know this measurement, after folding one side of it, I have 6 inches here like this, and then this other length here, this longer part of it, this part here is the whole tape measurement. So this is my full tape measurement. So now on this side that I did not fold, I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and make 2 gather stitches. So I made the 2 top stitches, and it's really simple to make gathers. I'm just going to pull on the 2 top threads, which is what I'm bringing out right now. I've done so many gather tutorials on this channel, so I'm just going to go ahead and just pull on my 2 top threads to get my gathers. So when I was through with it, this is what I had. What I'm going to do now is to take the measurements I have on the side of my skirt. So from about ½ an inch away from the top, just like the way I'm doing it. So you can see I had 17 inches. So I'm just going to check the length I have for my ruffle. You can see it's almost 17 inches, so I'm just going to pull it a little bit more to get to the exact length, and this is what we have. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the other piece as well. So the 2 skirt ruffles are ready, right? So what we're going to do now is to bring back the front part of our skirt, which is this part here, and I'm going to mark away all the stitching allowance that I'm going to be having in front. So what I'm going to do is, from the waistline, I'm going to divide my waist measurement and take away the stitching allowance from both the sides. So when we're through with that, what we're going to do is we're going to place our ruffle on this side here, and what we're going to do is to place it right sides facing each other. So you see how the right side of the ruffle is facing the right side of our actual fabric, right? So we're going to take half an inch away from the top, and I'm just going to pin this ruffle all around the lines I made across. So basically just pinning the ruffle on top of the stitching allowance I made. So I went ahead to repeat the same process for the other part as well, just the same way you see me doing like this. So when you're through with that, what we're going to do now after pinning it down is to head over and stitch it top here and top here on the sewing machine. So guys, after I was through with that, this is what I had. You can see how neat it looks. So this is the back. So when we flip it back, this is what we still have. We've not added our back parts to it. So now what I'm going to do is this part here, I'm just going to place the back part of it right sides facing each other as well. Ensure that the ruffles are inside, just the same way you see me doing like this. So just like I did before on the front part, I'm marking my 1.5 stitching allowance again on these back pieces, just to ensure that I know exactly where to stitch on, which is on top of here. So I'm going to do it for this other side as well, and I'm going to stitch it down on the sewing machine. Guys, after I was done stitching down the sides, this is what it looks like. Very neat. Now what I'm going to head over and do is to flip it over to the front so that you guys see our ruffles. So this is how our ruffles are looking right now. Very neat. So now basically we're almost done with this. Now what we're going to do is to fix the zipper at the back, and then I'm going to attach my band around the waist. So guys, I went ahead to cut out the band that I'm going to replace that 1.5 inch I've been leaving at the top of my waist while measuring my skirt. So as you can see, I also went ahead to iron my gum stay to the piece I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do right now is to head over to the sewing machine and stitch this on top of the waist in this area, and then after that I'm going to add my zipper. So guys, this is what it looks like after I was done attaching my band. You can see how neat this is, very beautiful. So what is left now is to attach our zipper to the back. So this is the zipper I'm going to be placing here. So I'm going to first place it along the iron pad here, and then on the other side as well. So that's basically going to be all for this skirt. And finally, while I was done, this is what we had. It's very pretty. I love how this came out very neat, and you can see how it looks really good on me. So thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, like